everyone, and welcome back to Travel Tip Tuesday with the Travel Mug podcast. Today, Megan, I want to talk about boarding passes. Very,
I would love to.
yeah. But
Yeah.
first, do you print a boarding pass or do you just use your phone?
We'll get into it further later when we discuss it.
Okay.
But to start, it's in my phone.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So I recently read that Ryanair is switching to 100% digital boarding passes. They will
Oh,
no longer accept printed boarding passes, sort of. It's very misleading, that title. I'm going to get
um,
back to that in a minute. But apparently, 90% of their passengers already check in online and use a digital boarding pass, which makes sense. I think that's probably accurate for most airlines.
yep.
It does make me wonder, like, what happens if you don't have access to, like, your internet or your phone dies or something? Because we all know I have anxiety, so obviously I'm gonna worry about.
Sure. As one does, as one would.
Yeah, okay, so this is the new Ryanair policy. It states that you must check in online prior to your flight. You will then be issued a digital boarding pass. Pretty similar, that's pretty much all airlines that if you check in online, they'll issue you a digital boarding pass. If you arrive at the airport without checking in online, you will have to pay an airport check-in fee, which ranges between 30 and 55 pounds or euros, depending on the country you're departing from. So it is no small sum, really.
I feel the nickels and dimes jingling in my pocket because
Mm.
that's what they're trying to take from me.
Oh, so if you check in online and you can't use your phone for a digital boarding pass because it's broken or it's lost or you don't have a smartphone, you will be issued a boarding pass free of charge at the airport, but only if you've checked in online. So they're kind of are still accepting paper boarding passes, but only if you check in online. Uh,
Okay.
yeah,
So you can feign that your phone is broke if you truly want one, I guess.
I guess so. So another exception is passengers flying from Morocco. Apparently, they require a paper boarding pass, so you will be issued one. Uh, sure. So Ryanair stated that these changes are to lower airline airport costs, provide better service, and that it is better for the environment, which I cannot argue against that last point. But
Yep.
what do you think, Megan? What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm fine. Like, I'm not super techy, but of course we always check in online in advance. We always get it sent to our phone. I add it to my wallet. We're good to go. Yet, every single time I get to the airport, they print us one anyway.
Mm.
So, I'm fine, I guess at the end of the day if it all goes digital, but as of right now, I don't know why I'm saving it to my wallet because every single time I go to drop my bag off and they check me in, they give me one anyway.
Mhm,
You know
mhm.
what I mean? So if it went all digital, it would be fine because that's what I always expected, and they always hand me one. So I'm like, "I'll take your paper copy if you're gonna give it to me."
Ye
So I guess it's fine, but I think I would probably, like you, have a tiny bit of anxiety in case, like, I have, like, what if it won't come up on my phone?
Mhm.
Like, what if like, what if?
Yeah.
Like, I can't live without all my what
Yeah.
ifs. How do I get by?
I know.
So, I guess it'll be fine. I mean, it goes along with the way of the world, but I still do like a piece of
I
paper.
know. I love my paper boarding passes. Like, I get it. I get that they're not great for the environment.
Yeah.
I keep them as a souvenir. I probably have every boarding pass that I've ever had as an adult. Uh,
Bless your heart.
they give me comfort that if I can't use my phone, that I have a backup. And this like just also feels like another way that airlines are charging us for something. And it's
Oh,
so
100%.
annoying.
100%. And also, I understand, like, we're all moving forward and, the older generations won't be with us, as we move into 10, 20 plus years, but they're still here. They're still trying to travel. They don't always have access to all the things or feel comfortable using it or whatever. So I don't know. As a society, I don't think with this one we're quite there yet, but I understand why we're heading here.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, like I said, this is right now just Ryanair that I know of. If there's any other airlines that are doing this, please let us know. But that is it. That's all we have for this week's episode. Let us know your thoughts on social media at Travel Mug Podcast on our website, travelmugpodcast.com. You can support the show through Buy Me a Coffee. We've had some listeners buy us coffees lately, and it really makes our day when we get that email. Until next time, we will chat with you again soon. Bye.
Bye.